A play by Uncle Ebo Whyte titled The Comeback. Hey guys, welcome back to Sahara Movies. I'm Lydia once again and I'm your host for today. In this video, we'll take a look at Uncle Ebo Whyte's recent upload, The Comeback, on the 26th of July 2020, The Comeback. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe for more videos and more updates. Let's get started. So, what is The Comeback all about? The comeback is about a footballer outside who manages to send money home so that his brother can build a future for him in his home country. It's normal for someone who is outside to take care of the house, even though no one knows what he goes through particularly outside. But to top it all, he is a footballer, so it's natural for him to make money outside. So Jojo manages to send his brother Emmanuel money every time in order to build a house for him, in order to set up a business for him, and his brother just messed everything up. He didn't squander the money, that was the good part. He built it for himself so that when his brother returns, he will say this happened to your own, and he just give flimsy excuses for not making it up for his brother, and he did that confidently. So Jojo arrived in Ghana with so much excitement. Like, just imagine coming from outside, you meet your family again and you are telling them about everything. For you to ask where is my house and they tell you there's no house for you, just imagine that. The betrayal alone is painful. And even aside that, he wasn't only betrayed for his property. He had a girlfriend he leaves behind. He has been sending small money to. His brother was able to snatch his girlfriend also, so taking everything that practically belonged to Jojo. He also was told that the woman he has been living with all his life wasn't his mom and he's an adopted child. Just imagine arriving in a country the first time from a long trip and you are told that like everything starts hitting you in the face like that. He felt so disturbed with so much resentment. The betrayal was just so much. So he decided to go to his coach's place, and his coach is someone he has abandoned for a very long time. As according to the play, his coach sold his car for Jojo to go to abroad to play football, but Jojo landed outside and forgot his past. So this film is telling us that we should just be careful of how we live our lives when our lives become comfortable with us, because Jojo began to live a happy life, a successful life. He forgot that he was helped by an ordinary person who sold out his car for him, someone who wasn't even his son. He just forgot all that. And eventually he came back to the same person he betrayed, that this is where I am now. My life is all back to zero. I am wounded. I'm a footballer. My contract hasn't been renewed. And I understand why my contract hasn't been renewed, because I'm wounded. I can't play again. So just this film has really taught us a lot, especially with leaving people who help us in their past, like forgetting about them. At least if we can't give them anything in return, we should try to keep in touch and show them love, show them appreciation. Let me just chip in this. Uncle Ebo White's play has been, he's not on YouTube again. He said you can get access to it on his official website, www.rovermanproductions.com, www.rovermanproductions.com, for 10 Ghana cedis, as affordable as 10 Ghana cedis. So if you want to re-watch it, or if you haven't watched it yet, it's 10 Ghana cedis on www.rovermanproductions.com. Now let's continue. So Jojo is trying to ask for forgiveness from his coach he let down some years back, because he started living a comfortable life outside. But love is something that transcends everything. The coach really loved Jojo, so he was able to pick Jojo up again, and Jojo had to start from scratch. It doesn't matter if you really have to start from scratch. What matters is the determination behind it. Do you really want to start again? We are not supposed to make the same mistakes, but is it worth starting again? And yes, it's worth starting again. So Jojo decided to build his future again. So now that Jojo was building his future again, his brother You see, the devil is always the devil. It's always trying to tempt him, always trying to worry him and all that. Always trying to worry him and all that. Now you have taken Jojo's properties, you've taken his business, you've taken his girlfriend, and now you want to condemn him so he goes to jail. Like, what kind of life is that? I was watching that film and I was like, whoa, this is painful. At the initial part when everything was hitting Jojo in the face, I was just so down. Like, people could be this wicked. This is a play, but it really happens in real life. And Uncle Ebo Whyte is trying to tell us that if such things happens to us, we should get up on our feet. We should get up on our feet. When we stay down, the people who betrayed us will be happy forever. When we stay up, they'll be afraid because, whoa, I was thinking this person is going to be down so that I'll just overpower the person. But the person is up and going. It doesn't matter if you are starting with penniless. Like, it just doesn't matter. What matters is you start again when you fall. So now Emmanuel has spoiled Jojo's life temporarily. I won't say permanent, temporarily, because he was able to take his house and his business and his girlfriend. So he thinks that he's on top of the world. So he wanted to just finish it like completely. So he decides to give his mom cocaine to be given to Jojo and tell him that it's magic power, like magic powder. Who does that? Like, who does that? I was watching the film and I was like, really? After doing all this to me, you want to finish me with this also? And I believe that Jojo would have taken it. You see, sometimes that is why it's good to be good in life. Sometimes when you live a positive life and something negative is coming your way, naturally something comes to block the negative that is coming your way. So when Emmanuel gave the cocaine to his mom to give to Jojo, his mom decided to try it since it is magic powder. You know, mummies or parents can be this curious and they want to try it. Hey, let me try it. Not because they think there's something wrong with it. They just have this clear mind that let me try it. So after Jojo's mom tried it and saw that she has become high and all that, simultaneously, the police had a hint that Jojo will be having something like cocaine in his private jet. So they decided to show up in the house and do a search, like the normal search. At that time also, Jojo's coach was training Jojo again because he had a wounded leg, so he was being trained again in order to get back on his feet and maybe travel again. I'm not sure you make that mistake. So as Jojo was training, getting back on his feet, he has even forgotten about what his brother has done to him. He was focusing on his future. Anyway, I'll build my future myself. I can make it on my own and all that. So that was the drive that we wanted to see in the film. That was the drive that we wanted to see in everyone's life. If you are living your life and things are not going on so well, just get back on your feet and tell yourself you can make it. I can make it. I can make it. My future is still in my hands. I can still rebuild it. So Jojo was rebuilding his future while Emmanuel, his brother, was trying or plotting against him. But because Jojo is a very transparent and a good person, the plot was able to backfire to Emmanuel. And now that Emmanuel's plan has just spoiled, he will leave the house behind, he will leave his girlfriend behind, he will leave their business behind, and everything goes back to Jojo again. So this film also tells us that what is yours remains yours forever. You don't even need to fight for some things, especially if you started fighting and you lost it. Just leave it to itself, like just leave it to where it was to belong. So eventually Jojo was able to get back on his feet. He was able to go and play football again. His contract was renewed and his brother was ended up in jail. His brother thought there's nothing that could stop him from what he has done. He cannot be arrested because there's no proof to it. He gave reasonable reasons that his Jojo's properties has been destroyed by the rain and all that. So eventually, Emmanuel was arrested. The moral lesson of this film is we should just try to be as plain as we can. Greediness won't take us anywhere. And also, we should get back on our feet when we fall flat on the floor. We should try to make it up in our life. I'll end the review here. You can get access to the film on www.rivermansproduction.com. Till next time, bye!